today on Divorce Court.
Since we've been married, it's like the nagging, the attitude is becoming unbearable. If she doesn't get something her way, then it's World War III. She calls me all types of names, and it's starting to take a toll on my manhood.
I love my husband dearly, but between working and his obsession with smoking weed, it seems like he doesn't have time for me and the kids. I'm young and hot, and, you know, I can't just sit around and be in a marriage that's not working.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Shani Waban and Leo Waban. Mr. and Mrs. Waban, you have been married for 2 years. Although you have been together for 4 years, you have one child together. Mrs. Waban, you have one of the most interesting stories about how you met and how you first became friends with Mr. Waban. Please tell it to me.
Well, we initially met, you know, through social media, and we would chill and hang out. I moved away from Virginia. I had to come back to Virginia for some court issues. When I went to court, they told me I was late and I had a warrant for my arrest. So they arrested me in court. I had my daughter with me and my friend at the time. And they told me that I had to leave my daughter with him or call CPS. And
how old was your daughter?
She was 2. So I began to, you know, panic, but I had to make a decision right in that moment. So I made a decision to have her go with him.
Mr. Waban, did that scare you?
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Did you have any little brothers or sisters
No,
or other children?
That was the first kid I ever took care of.
Didn't know what to do?
Didn't know what to do.
That'd make you love a guy right there. Why don't you tell me, now that you've married and you've married for 2 years, why is this relationship in trouble?
First of all, he's obsessed with weed. He hides the weed. He is so stingy with it, too. Like.
So you're not mad so much he's smoking weed, but he won't share it with you.
He won't share it. He go to work and hide the weed. I have to call him and be like,
Where's the weed?
Where is the weed? And sometimes, because it's like the house, I don't have time to search the whole house for weed. It's hidden in between his hats, in the drawers, in the laundry room. He's very creative. He hides it in a different spot every day. And it's like, wow.
Now, Mr. Waban, I can't support the smoking of weed, especially in a home with children in it. It's not cool. It's not good. They could get a hold of it. You hide, not really together. You know, you just sitting there kind of chilling. They're doing this, that, and whatever. But the weed you do have, do you hide it from your wife?
From time to time, yes.
Will she smoke up your weed if you're not there?
Exactly why I hide it. Exactly why I hide it. Because I feel like I work hard for it, so I want to smoke it when I choose to smoke it.
You work hard for the weed. Wow.
I work 2 jobs. I feel like when I work, I want to chill, smoke my weed.
How do I smoke it up if you smoke more than me, though? I can literally just smoke.
Now, let's not get CPS involved again. Ms. Waban, you say you're a stay-at-home mom, right?
Yes. I don't choose to be a stay-at-home mom. You say he's very, very controlling. You tell me what you mean by that. Oh my gosh. He got me on lockdown. I'm in jail right now.
Tell me how you're on lockdown.
When I have an interview, if I set up something that I have an interview, I let him know prior, a week, probably 2 weeks. He still be like, oh, I gotta work. But I told you in advance so that maybe you can take off early, maybe you can take that day off. Why do I have to sit in the house all day, every day? I can't have no friends, nothing.
Do you not want her to work outside the home?
I'm saying, like, I support, if she wants the job, I support it, you know what I mean?
He's
just as long as it doesn't interfere with what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I make a majority of the money, so I should...
Well, you make all the money because she doesn't have an outside job.
Exactly, so I should be able to, you know what I mean, have a say-so on when I should be able to go to work, not, you know what I mean? Not listen to what she, listen to what she says, but I feel like...
Where's the compromise?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He who makes the goal makes the rules used to be a saying, but it's not a good one.
Right.
Because if you're making all the goal and you're making all the rules, it doesn't take into account the needs of your partner. Apparently, she is in need of intellectual stimulation beyond that which she is getting at home. So aren't you truly trying to preclude her from getting a job because it is easier for you to have her home with the kids?
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it at all. Because if she tells me she has like an interview or whatever, I tell her to go ahead and do it.
Wow.
I tell her go ahead and do it. I'm like, yo, do your interview. You know what I mean?
As
What
long
about
as
her
it's not
friends?
interfering with work. So I have to have the interview at 9 o'clock at night? Like, when do I get to have the interview?
Mr. Waban, what about her friends? Are you?
Her friends are thoughts. And I'm like, she has one friend that I'm like, yo, she's cool, go out with her, hang out all
And she
night.
lives all the
But
way
like,
in Virginia.
it's like, I support her in everything, because if I didn't support her in everything, we would not be living in Vegas. I moved from Virginia to New York.
What do you mean you support her in everything?
That's like her jobs and stuff. Like,
Well, she doesn't have a job.
Like,
How much support could she be getting?
Like, she wants to start this little mason jar job. I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Because it don't interfere with nothing you got going on. I have
All
to
right, so
literally
yeah,
work from my house.
Yeah. But when she does have a job from home, she doesn't take that serious. She had a job at home. She didn't want to take that serious. So I'm like, yo, work. Get as many hours as you can while I'm at home. You know what I mean?
Mr. Waban, you say she's verbally abusive to you. Why don't you explain that to me?
Oh, man. I'm all types of B's. When she's mad and she hasn't found my weed, I'm all types of B's. I'm fat. I'm this, I'm that. And it's like, it's a low blow when she tells me that I'm a bad father or I failed at being a husband. And she knows, like, me, by her saying I'm a bad father, that hits me, because, like, my dad wasn't there for me, and I was raised with my stepdad, but he was in the service, so he wasn't always around. So when she calls me a bad father or I failed at a husband, it gets to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you call him names? Do you say things to him that you know really hurt his heart?
Sometimes.
She was like, my baby needs diapers. Give me the keys. And I'm like, nah, I'll go get them. Give me the money.
Why couldn't
you
she
can't
have
just
the
give me
keys?
the keys?
She don't got a license.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Oh, you got your license is straight right now?
It's good, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
it is? Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
Let's pull
Listen,
it up.
when you leave here, y'all gonna have
Exactly.
CPS,
What are you doing?
the DMV.
Bugging out.
Mrs. Waban, you claim that your husband is a bit childlike. Why don't you explain what you mean by that?
Basically, he likes to play games all day long. As soon as I do it back, it's a problem. He likes to sneak
Play
up
games,
on me.
you mean video games?
Oh, that too. He likes to, he likes to prank me. He likes to take pictures of me when I'm asleep, mouth wide open. He likes to, when I'm taking a shower, he likes to sneak up on me and scare me half to death, and I fall in the tub. Like, as soon as I do one thing, it's, you play too much. My nigga, this is what you like to do.
Mr. Waban, are you a jokester at home?
Not really. Like, I come home from work and sometimes I get home a little early, so I'll just like, where's my family? It should be in the shower, it should be asleep, and I just creep up on there, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's nothing bad, it's just...
He's being playful.
Yeah.
So why would I do it? It's a problem.
The whole day, it's like I miss her, you know what I mean? So like...
Well, you say in response she has quite a temper and an anger issue. Why don't you...
Boy, that anger issue, man. It was an instance the other day. I'm like, she was like, my baby needs diapers. First of all, it's our baby. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you need diapers, give me the money. I didn't have no money that day. I had got paid later on that night. So I was like, she was like, well, give me the keys. And I'm like, nah, I'll go get them, give me the money. Boom, she gets all mad.
Well, why couldn't she have the
give me the keys?
Cause I ain't want to drive my car.
Because you ain't driving my car.
Why not?
She don't got a license.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Oh, you got your license is straight right now?
It's good, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
it is? Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
Let's pull
Listen,
it up.
when you leave here, y'all gonna have
Exactly.
CPS,
What are you doing?
the DMV.
Bugging out.
Nah, but she like she flips out. So like that day, I'm like, I'll go get it. She like, nah. And then she was like, you know what? This is the last draw. Start taking my clothes and throwing them outside. Pictures right here if you want to see them.
I do want to see him.
I'm like, yo.
Do you throw?
I'm like, yo, I work hard for these clothes. You know what I mean? And
you throw his clothes outside when you get mad?
Yes.
More than one time too. More than one time.
Cause I be
you
done.
guys on the second story too.
Yeah,
I be
everybody
done.
get to see my clothes, man.
I be done.
They go right
He
there.
don't let me break up with him.
Well, you're married to him.
He been not letting me, but he been not letting me break up. Before we got married, he wouldn't let me leave.
If you wanted to leave before you got married, what in the world did you marry him for?
I mean, I didn't want to leave. I need a break sometimes.
Y'all in this break business. I never heard of a break, but you know, I need a break. You say she is inconsiderate.
She is.
Tell me in what way she's inconsiderate.
Like,
He don't care about his own feelings.
hold on. I went to I told her I had to go to a barbecue. She's like, all right, I gotta do my nails and all this. I'll be back in time for you to go to your barbecue. She comes back 2 hours later. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to the barbecue. I go to the barbecue. They're all like, man, y'all late, man. The party ain't start without y'all. So I'm like, okay. So then the whole time, she's blowing up my phone. Babe, come home. The kids are up. They driving me crazy. I'm like, all right. I get home. Both of the kids are asleep. She's in the bathroom doing her makeup. I'm like, where you about to go? Oh, I'm about to go to the club with her friend. So I'm like, you rushed me home so you could go to the club. That same story she was telling earlier, that's when she came home at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then she expects for me not to be mad, but I'm like, this is my only day off.
Exactly, that's our day off.
It's my only day off. I'm like, how is it our day off if
Because I'm with
working?
the kids every day. It's
got
our day off. We got to split that
it.
day.
I think I see what's wrong here.
What? Please tell me.
I will.
I can't have no female. I can't have no female friends, Jonna.
They just don't want to fool with you.
Yeah, they don't want no
They know how you
problem.
get. They know how you are.
Hello.
They know how you roll.
Yep,
And
they
it's too
pass.
much trouble.
Yes,
To
too
be
much.
picking at your man.
Yes, very much.
Is that true, Mr. Waban?
Yeah. I can't have no female friends.
Do you think Leo expects Shani to stay home too much? Tell us what you think at facebook.com/Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. If you would like your case to be heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Divorce Court.
Do you trust him?
Yes, I trust him.
Do you have any issues with other women, with money?
If I had an issue with another woman, we would not be here to talk about it. That's number one. Number two, my big issue is his communication.
Well, tell me about his communication
He don't
issues.
talk at all. And then when he do talk, it's a lie. Because if I say how you feel about something, he'll say one thing, but he really feels another way. That don't work.
Mr. Waban, let me talk to you about trust. Do you feel that she's trusting of you, or do you sense jealousy and get a whole lot of attitude from her about women?
Yeah, I do. Like, I'll give you an example. The other day, I went to work, left my phone at home. She's all in my phone.
Huh?
Then I come home, she has an attitude. I'm like, why you got an attitude? She ain't want to talk to me that whole night. But then the next day, she wants to talk about it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it no more. You should have talked to me about it then. I don't want to go to bed with you having an attitude. You know what I mean?
Wow, but when you have an attitude, you go sleep on the couch. So what you mean you don't want to go to bed with an attitude?
It be certain times like...
Whoa.
When you've checked his phone, have you ever caught him doing anything?
I did see him inbox somebody, said, oh, you beautiful.
You did it. Look at that face. You did do it.
I did.
Who were you? Well, don't tell me who, but were you inboxing women and saying, you're beautiful?
Yeah.
And you understand her anger when she saw that inbox, correct?
Yeah.
Is it something you do on the regular?
No. But she, like...
Or was this woman special or something?
No, it's just somebody had inboxed her and
said I was beautiful, so now he gonna inbox somebody else and say they beautiful.
And I did that right there when she was in the room, so I'm like...
But I didn't know you did that. Come on.
Well, hold up. You say you inbox somebody's you're beautiful because somebody inboxed that to her?
Yeah, and she bragging like, I don't want to hear that from another dude.
Well, you should be telling me that all day, every day.
I tell her she beautiful.
Now, Ms. Waban,
No,
are you
don't.
worried about his female co-workers and friends at all?
No. They know
He
I'm
seems
crazy.
to believe you are. They what?
They know what it is.
I can't have no female. I can't have no female friends, Jonna.
They just don't want to fool with you.
Yeah, they don't want
They
no
know how you
problem.
get. They know how you are.
Hello.
They know how you roll.
Yep,
And
they
it's too
pass.
much trouble.
Yes,
To
too
be
much.
picking at
Easy,
your
young.
man.
Yes, very much.
Is that true, Mr. Waban?
Yeah. I can't have no female friends. I cannot have no female friends. Like we just moved to Vegas, so I'm like, if I was to meet a female friend there,
No new friends.
Exactly.
What you mean?
Exactly, see? I can't have no female friends.
I'm your female friend.
Hey, what kind of things does she do? Give me the example, the most outlandish thing she did to a young woman friend of yours.
One of my friends, I wrote her in the inbox, and I was like, "You beautiful." She came to my job. As I'm working, making money for the family, and just start going crazy.
I was
like,
shocked. I ain't even know he did.
Come outside, you better talk to me. So I come outside, I tell my chef, I'm like, yo, I gotta go outside, handle this right fast. I go outside, she just cussing me out and walking away. So I'm like, you having me leave my job for what? To talk, but you walking away. So I'm like, forget it, I'm going back to work. You know what I mean? I come home, it's more blah, 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 blah.
What should Shani and Leo do first to save their marriage? Share your opinion on Twitter and Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back.
Take some of that weed money. Go down to the DMV and get your license taken care of. You guys have to start conducting your business as if you're grown. You two are a couple of high schoolers, you know, smoking joints, hiding weed, driving cars without a good license. You know, I'm scared to death for your children. I don't even want to know what's going on with them. And then you interact like you're two 15-year-olds. Before you confront somebody about something, you have to inquire. That's what intelligent people do. They don't come, la, 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 la.
Oh, I had all the information I needed to know.
Hey. And especially you don't la, 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 la on his job, because his job pays your bills. So you have to be smart enough not to get this man fired because you mad. That's grown folks' business. And marriage is grown folks' business. Don't get high so much. Something else to do. You need to grow your life. There's, you know, people come in here, it's either I'm at the club or at home messing with the kids, can't stand it. At the club, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot more to life than babies and clubs. There's stuff you can do, things you can learn, passions you can pursue, so you can have a full, interesting life, whether or not you're going out to the club at the wee hours in the morning. You could be an interesting person, and you won't be bored because you're not a boring person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let the woman out of the house.
I do.
No, you don't. You do that which is convenient for you. You decide because you've made the money that you can control the rules, that you don't have to talk to her about it. You don't have to address her concerns or her problems because you have the right to get what you want because you're the one making the money. Well, she's the one raising your children. She's the one that's the platform upon which they stand and upon which they're going to build their future. If she's not okay, your children are not okay. So don't look at it like a 12-year-old would. Well, it's my, you know, it's like everybody's playing football and you get mad, but so it's your football, you're gonna go home. You can't do that. Right. It's the team Waban. The team Waban got a whole lot of people on it. You may be the quarterback, but if you ain't got no front line, you won't get down the field. That was pretty good. Do you see what I'm saying? Grow up. I wrote a book called Making Marriage Work. It teaches you how to have a conversation. I want you to read it to one another one evening. No weed involved.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to the both of you. This matter is adjourned.
After hearing what Judge Lynn Toller had to say, I think I'm going to react to situations a little differently. Maybe think before I at him.
After hearing the judge's advice, I'm like, I gotta listen to her more often and think before I act and take her feelings and stuff into consideration. I love this girl.
I love you too, babe.
I couldn't live life without her, you know what I mean?